So hey guys, welcome all of you to another new fourth episode of Tales of Hurting God series. As we have seen in the last episode of the series, Grandma takes Chinam with her inside the jungle, where she is going to make a very special cover for him, which she makes by capturing the shadow of a deer. But while doing this, she is seen by some masters who start saying that you are actually using the powers of demon cult, due to which they started attacking Grandma from where Chinam was running to save his life. Behind which there were 5 decrees of that master to catch Chinam. But we were shown that while running, Chinam had unlocked some new powers inside his body, from where Chinam takes people to a very horrible place. After this, in the next scene, we are shown that Chinam has unlocked some new powers inside his body. He goes to the same place in Russia, which was looking very strange and horrible. All the 5 deciles were also getting breathless because of coming here. At the same time, we are shown Chinam of the same mountains. Now as he slowly moves forward, suddenly a hidden monster opens his eyes from behind him. The sight was really very terrifying to see because that monster was sleeping for many years. And as soon as he wakes up, this whole mountain here started breaking and falling down. Jim somehow saves himself and hangs on to the same place. But to save himself from the huge rocks falling down, all the 5 deciles immediately start running to save their lives. They had immediately reached another place, after which we again see Chinam. We are shown the monster that broke the whole mountain, which is actually a monster ape with Chinam hanging over its face, due to which, in anger, the ape starts attacking it. We can see that the size of the monster ape was really very big, and because Chinam was hanging over it, his life was also in danger because Chinam was not leaving him, and he was roaring even more loudly, due to which suddenly Chinam's hand slips and he starts falling down. We can see that along with Chinam, a lot of rocks were also falling down, due to which Chinam immediately uses his super fast reflexes and his super fast speed to save himself. He saved himself with a great entry, but his luck was not that good, because right now all these 5 criminals were standing in front of Chinam to kill him. As soon as one of them was about to attack Chinam, at that very moment that monster attacks the people with great force, due to which the ground cracks, and the person who was about to attack Chinam also gets injured. At the same time, we are shown that Chinam also gets injured and becomes unconscious, and that person also somehow managed to save himself. Now that monster stands on a big rock and starts challenging these people. Seeing the condition of her friend, the warrior girl immediately comes near him. Its leader, Brother Chu, starts saying that it seems as if this demon is the owner of this place, and he will neither let us live here nor do anything else. At which moment the demon comes down and starts saying that I killed this little child. After saying this, he starts roaring in front of these people with great force. As soon as Balder Chu sees that this demon can speak on the demon-like humans, he starts saying that perhaps this monster has opened his spiritual wisdom, due to which he has also become sensible and understanding, whose spiritual power, mental power, and physical power, all things had increased a lot. We can say this much, that these 5 will not be able to defeat him, even if they want to, because he has reached the beast cult stage in the upper realm. After hearing this, one of these 5 disciples starts saying this. He says that we are not his enemy, so we should leave from here. But then the other guy started saying that, do you want us to leave this demon like this, who is creating havoc and showing his power in front of us? Warrior Girl also started saying that even though this demon app injured our senior brother Chu, but still we will not leave that child. We will kill him and leave from here. At that moment, that demon starts looking at Chinam and says that, look, I have killed this child. His breathing has stopped and his body movement has also stopped, because it really looked as if Chinam was dead. Blood was coming out of his face and his tongue had also come out. These 5 were not able to believe that whether this child was really killed so soon. At that moment, he starts picking up the demon from Chinam's hands. The cops were shaking Chinam, but there was no movement in his body. Bald Chu started doubting whether Chinam was really dead or not. Seeing this, D-Man was very happy, but we see that Chinam is still alive. He was just showing to these people that he died due to the attack. Then D-Man picks up Chinam by holding his leg and was shaking him from here to there, and was shouting that I have killed this child, and was showing these 5 people that if you people do not go from here, then you people will also be killed in the same way. But then we see Chinam, who had accidentally opened his eyes, and the warrior girls watching over him. She tells her friends that, look, He was only pretending to be dead, so we will not leave this child under any circumstances. On hearing this, Dim immediately starts looking at Chinam's body, where Chinam uses his super fast reflexes to save himself from his attack. Dim, even though, launches a very dangerous attack on Chinam, but his reflexes are so fast that he dodges his attack very easily, due to which Dimon gets very angry. He had arrived and started thrashing his hands and legs here and there. He was so angry that he was even picking up rocks and throwing them here and there. As soon as one of the rocks was about to hit Bal Chu, he used his sword to break it into pieces. The people were not able to understand what they should do now. Chinam was jumping here and there on the body of the demon ape. He was protecting himself and dodging us. Chinam had just blown a whistle while jumping from there. But his technique of blowing the whistle is not ordinary, because due to his whistling, a very special signal reaches all the animals present here. The most special among them is the same spiritual deer to whom the signal was sent, who killed his companions, due to which the same spiritual deer starts giving signals to the same demon ab, who is actually the protector of this place, and he does not let any mischief happen inside the forest. And now, as soon as that demon ab gets the signal that these 5 deciles have killed many deers, his anger immediately reaches a very high level, and at the same time the deciles standing in front of him also get scared, because the blood of those dead deers is on the sweats of these people. Demon Ab shouts that now none of you will go alive from here, who had really become very angry. Demon Ab immediately started wreaking havoc here, because his enemies were standing in front of him. He starts breaking alive mountains and throwing them on these people and says that I will kill you. From here, Chinu immediately gets a chance to save his life and run away from here, because this DMAP has become fully targeted. To kill all these 5 delicacies, Dadar Chu's friends start saying that, why did you order to kill the deer there? You can see how big a problem has come upon us because of this. I can say with confidence that that little boy had deliberately taken us there. When Chinu was running away, he was thinking that this is what should have happened to these people, because his grandfather and grandmother have always taught him to help everyone. While running away from here, Chinu is worried about his grandmother. He does not know how long will his grandmother be able to face those 5 masters, whose later in the next scene Grandma is shown running away from the masters who are attacking her. Grandma is running away from here to escape from them, and she has reached the valley where those deer were killed. Then at that very moment, those masters come in front and surround Grandma. But Grandma is not worried about herself, but about Chim, because there were many dead bodies of heads lying in front of her. At that moment, suddenly she is attacked by these people, whose attack she had dodged very easily. But because of this, now she is surrounded from all sides, where the leader of these masters starts saying that, Junior, now we will have to immediately use our powers to create a 5 elemental definite. This is the only way with the help of which any demon can be destroyed immediately. Then the master says that immediately kill this demon, because only then our writer's path can be saved. Unless the demons are killed, how can humanity be saved due to which? Now immediately all these 5 masters start summoning demon-refined formations. And then Grand Mile starts telling the people that it has been a long time since I left Du. But now it seems as if the people of Du have learned this wordmanship in a very good way. I am more happy about this than you people. At this moment, these people started attacking Grandma with their respective formations. Grandma was protecting herself from these attacks in a very great way, because her speed had become very fast, but as soon as the number of swords increases here, they immediately start using their needles and their threads to catch those wads. The power of catching this word and swinging them was really amazing, that the way they used this word to attack this wand. The main masters started hitting the swords. Not even a single swat of the main masters could touch Grandma, due to which the main master starts using his swords again, where many swords were about to hit Grandma at once, but his skills had become so amazing that his threads stopped these swords. But due to the increase in the number, some threads break here, and this sword goes straight to Grandma's chest, due to which these masters think that maybe they have finally killed this demon lady. But this is actually Grandma's trick and an illusion, because now using his super fast speed, he reaches near the same masters in whose body he starts piercing his needles too, which is not an ordinary needle which can be avoided so easily. Because here he was reaching all the masters one by one, whose skill of piercing needles in their bodies was also very great. After piercing needles in the bodies of all the five, he started using his thread, which was so strong and full of spiritual power that it caught all the five masters at once, whose chances of escaping from here were almost nil. And the master started saying that you will have to accept the devil. You have lost your power. You hid your powers in a very brilliant way. First, you made us pretend that you are weak, and when the time came, you showed your powers and captured all of us. After which, Grandma starts climbing on a platform and goes to the same master. He starts saying that it has been a long time since I have not refined my upper clothes, and I myself did not know that my skills would be so amazing. I thought that maybe my skills would have become rusty. After this, Grandma reaches near a master and takes out one of her scissors, which she is about to insert inside the eye of the same master. But suddenly the master attacks Grandma with his mouth. Because of this, thousands of spots suddenly come out and start attacking Grandma. The master was saying that do you think I am so weak that I will let you kill me so easily? All five of us are masters of the Legion, where we know the most powerful and terrifying techniques. Then how did you think that you can kill us so easily? Just wait a little bit, because our disciples must have caught your little children and brought them here. These people who had reached Sports Grandma to kill them started using their needles to save themselves. After which, in the next scene, we are shown all the five disciples who were running away from here to save their lives because Demab had made all these people very bad. He was throwing very big rocks on them to kill them. They were running away, but still they were not able to kill them. Demon was not leaving the chase of these people because he had completely made up his mind to kill these people. So due to his large body, his reflexes are not that fast. Due to this, he is not able to kill them, but he definitely chases them away. As with great difficulty, all these five disciples were able to save their lives. After coming to a place, Balder Chu says that finally we have come out of there because Demon will never leave his area now. Due to this, there will be no danger to him after coming out of his territory. But these people were most saddened that Chinam has gone out of their hands. After all, how will they be able to answer this to their masters that all the five disciples together could not even catch a small child? Hearing this, the warrior girl starts saying that how could she come here so easily? When Chinam was leaving from here, she had put a special tracker on his body so that as soon as Chinam uses his spiritual power, these people will come to know about his location, and at the same time Chinam will also not know that he is being tracked. So she immediately sends her conscious bus to find out about Chinam, which travels at the speed of light and immediately reaches in front of Chinam's exact location, which Chinam could not see even if he wanted to. He does not even know that he is being tracked. As soon as she comes to know about his location, the warrior girl starts saying that I have come to know in which direction all the five of them started running with full speed, and now we are shown that here the darkness is about to start. It was about to get dark, and Chinam would be killed if he wanted to stay in the forest. That is why Chinam was running away from here at full speed. He looked back and saw that no one was following him. So he said that finally he got rid of these people, and he was hoping that his grandmother would be fine too. But the place where Chinam was going was really looking very dangerous because it is actually called the Great Russia, where we are shown skeletons of many monsters who must have died here thousands of years ago. Shimu starts saying that all the five warriors will not dare to come here because of the big mistake they have made by killing the deer. Every monster in the forest will try to kill them. Jim starts saying that the demon who was there was very big in size. He looked very big and dangerous, but seeing his nature, it can be said that he only scares and does not kill. But if nothing else, then he must have taught those people a lesson, at least due to which they became a threat to everyone. Everyone will not be able to bully anyone in this way, even if they want to. And when Chinam was running away from this dangerous place, then he saw a very big bird in front of him, which was showing how dangerous and mysterious this place is, because Chinam himself had not seen birds of such level till now. Now, as the bird started flying from here, Chinam was also running in the same direction, where now Chinam wasted a lot of his time in real life, due to which he is now afraid of whether he will be able to reach back inside the village in time. That if he does not reach back inside the village before dark, then he will lose his life here today. He starts remembering the things taught by his grandmother. She had told him that Namu, If you do not come back to the village on time and before dark, then you will have to face some of the things made in Dansu. You will have to hide inside a special rune which may save your life. The sage who asked him said that it is okay, but how will I know which is the right rune which will save my life? Because there are many runes here, but they were equally dangerous. Grandma tells him that to find the right thing, you will have to see two things. First of all, as soon as you enter the rune, you will have to see a stone statue. If it looks like the one in our village, then of course you can go inside that rune by closing your eyes. Or the second option can be that you will have to find out about the animals present here. All the animals hide inside the rune before it gets dark. That is why in whichever direction the alien channels are going, you will have to follow them. Child, always remember these things of mine because they can affect your life. Namu also said that yes, of course, Grandma, I will remember all these things, and today the time had come when those teachings were going to be needed. Then we see many more alien channels there whose number was increasing, and they were increasing. Jinam starts saying towards Arao that wherever animals go, I will also be saved with their help, because all of them will go inside the right row to save their lives. After which we see in the next scene that Shinam had been running for a long time, and there was very little spiritual energy left in his body. He starts saying that although I saved myself by unlocking new skills inside me, but due to this, my internal organs, bones, and muscles have also got injured, due to which his spiritual power also started decreasing, but he is able to save his body. To continue to charge him, he starts remembering the words of the village chief grandfather about the technique he taught him. Along with this, he also told him that with the help of this technique, not only can the spiritual power of your body be increased, but along with this, it is also useful in healing the injuries inside the body, and spiritual power keeps increasing continuously. As soon as he released this thing, he immediately increased his speed even more. Shamu says that to use any power, the most attention has to be paid to one's breathing. If he adjusts his breathing properly, then he will be able to increase his speed even more. By using only that energy, he will be able to go at top speed. But to keep doing this, he will have to continuously do the cultivation inside his body, because only then he will be able to achieve his speed. He can maintain the speed of his body and can also save himself from injury. Chinam was running away from here when we are shown his spiritual sea, in which there was no movement at the moment, and today for the first time Chinam has seen his spiritual world, where his eyes see the whole world. He sees a new level in front of him, achieving which will increase both his physical strength and spiritual power. To reach there, Chinam has lifted a very high wave, but there was a very strange type of barrier in front of that level, which was stopping Chinam from reaching it. He starts thinking that why he is not able to reach his new level. What is the thing that is stopping him from reaching the new level? His entire body was running on spiritual power. That is why he was thinking that what is the spiritual wall that is stopping him from reaching the new level? Then he starts remembering the words of another grandfather of his who had told him that 7 types of great treasures are found inside the human body, which can be said in a way that these are the levels of the human body, but each of these levels is blocked by a special kind of barrier. The practitioner has to break these barriers with his own spiritual power and mental power. After breaking and achieving this, you can reach a new level. You will feel as if you have found a new hidden treasure. By remembering these things, Chinam starts saying that he will have to practice continuously hard. Only then he will be able to break through that barrier and reach a new level of his powers. If Chinam really breaks this new level on his own, then this thing will be no less than a surprise for his grandfather and grandmother. At this moment, once again, very high waves start rising inside Chinam's spiritual world, crossing all these waves with great speed. While going, Chinam is about to reach the new level, which wave hits with full speed and full power. But this blockage is so strong that Chinam is not able to break it. Instead, he falls down, but due to hitting that spiritual wall, suddenly many ants appear in front of him, which push Chinam far back with a jerk. Due to the ants coming in front of Chinam, he himself got shocked, but at the same time Chinam starts hearing many sounds, about which he was thinking that where are these sounds coming from? But at the same time he was not able to understand what is being talked about here, at which moment Chinam starts feeling as if lava starts flowing around him, which lava starts to engulf Chinam. He does not burn it, but starts carrying it away with him. Chinam could not understand anything of this, that what is happening and why is it happening, and this lava starts breaking and going away. Chinam was also moving forward with him in the same new level, and now it seems that finally he is going to break a new level, after which in the next scene, we are shown Grandma, who broke those thousands of swords into pieces using her small needles. That master starts saying that the sword pill with which I attacked you has 6,842 swords hidden inside it, all of which were so close to you that if it was someone else, he would have been killed by now. But still, not even one of those swords could touch you. So I can say this thing with confidence that you do not belong here. Yes, you are an unknown person who has evil powers. As far as I know, there is no old woman in the Dem sect who is like you or has powers of your level. Tell me who you really are. What is your identity? Now we can see that Grandma has a sword attached to her back. They used their thread to remove it. But due to the sword coming out, some special gases started coming out of Grandma's body. Seeing this, all the 5 masters were shocked as to what they had seen. People now came to know that this old lady is not old in reality. She has actually put skin on her body. Grandma starts saying that you hurt my skin, whose voice was now not like an old lady, but like a young lady. The master starts saying that I have just heard your real voice. I have come to know very well about you, that who you are. You are actually the leader of the demon sect. Grandma puts so much pressure on the bodies of these people that the bodies of all these 5 masters end with a single explosion. It seems as if all these 5 masters died in the next moment. After this, Grandma puts back all her threads and starts saying that come out quickly because we can see that Grandpa Tuji is present here. Grandma starts saying to him that tell me that for how long have you been watching all this? Grandpa Tuji says that I have just come here. I am a demon and I have not seen anything. Grandma starts saying that it does not matter what you have seen or not, but if you have not heard the things, then it is okay. Then Grandpa starts telling that I had heard a story sometime back. The story is about Lit Yanjinki, and he is the leader of the demon cult. I had heard about him that he had done a very stupid thing because he had fallen in love with the most beautiful demonic saint of the time, due to which he left his wife and married that devil. Of course, he had to suffer the consequences. On the night when Litan Singh was newly married, the same devil lady killed Litan Singh, which she had been planning for hundreds of years, after which she took over the entire demon cult, and along with that, she also killed all the elders and masters of the demon cult one by one. Even after doing all this, that Deem lady managed to escape from there, about whom till date no one knows who she was and where she went. That is, Grandpa Tuji points towards Grandma. Then Grandma starts saying that I too had heard an amazing story in my early days. The story is about a thief, and he had very fast speed. He had 2 legs and he never failed in his mission. But once he stole the Imperial Disc from Yankan Kingdom, then the Imperial Master of Kang came to know about it, who cut off 1 leg of that thief as a punishment. Thankfully, his life was saved from the hands of the Imperial Guards, after which he was never seen again. The Imperial Master Yan Kang is one of the well-known gods in Yankan Kingdom, but still that thief escaped from his hands. I am sure that they must still have 1 leg of that thief because they will be waiting for the owner of this leg to come to them to take it back. Big Patu says that, look, we all are from the same village and we all are losers, and I had told everyone earlier that we will never reveal each other's secrets. Keeping this in mind, I have become deaf and dumb from today. Ma says that whatever you do, just don't teach these things to Chinma, and Chinma must have sent you here to help me. Grandpa Tu says that no, when you were fighting with these 5 masters, that scene was visible from a distance. That's why the village chief told me to go there and see what happened, like Grandpa Tus. Maya asks, where is Chinma? Has he not come back to the village? Grandpa says, no, I did not even see him coming on. Hearing this, both of them ran away. Both of them start going to save Chinam, after which we are shown that the darkness was increasing in the forest, and we are also shown Chinam, who was going to save himself from the darkness. It was getting dark towards Russia, and those beasts had also gone far ahead. Namu's heartbeat increases, and his tension also increased, that what should he do now, that very soon it will become dark night here. But at the same time, we are shown those 5 deciles who are about to reach Chinam. Senior Chu starts saying near Chinam that this Daju is a very dangerous and dark place. That child must be going there to save himself and hide. That is why we will have to follow him to save ourselves. Then we are able to see the monster birds flying and also the animals coming down. Chinam was watching them, and he had seen so many monsters together for the first time today, where there were many mysterious and monster types of beasts, some living in water, some living on land, and some living in air. All the beasts were moving very fast. To save their lives, some of them freeze, some crawl, some run, and some even fly. Their running and running created so much vibration that even the surrounding mountains started shaking. Chinam had an eye on all the beasts, but Chinam had not understood one thing till now, that why all these beasts were running in the same direction, from where darkness was coming and from where darkness was starting. But then Chinam saw a shining place in front of him, which must definitely be a run where all of them can be saved. Chinam says that the place looks bigger than his village, which Chinam was not aware of till now. He starts saying that this must be the same place about which Grandma told me, where it had finally become dark and the darkness had spread. This dark energy was enough to destroy everything. To watch its next episode, subscribe the channel quickly.